1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins and Trevor.
They think, well, you know, he's a nice guy. You know, he must have made mistakes in the past. Rather than just putting it out there and shocking them and think, ooh. So, you know, and so, yeah, in that way, I do tend to be a bit conserved or reserved, if you.
Yeah, you hold back a bit.
Yeah, I hold back a little. I do hold back a little bit. But then not avoiding the question where you said, do you? I think I like to let people know. I like to let people know who I am, and I've heard people say, in their own words, he doesn't live in the real world, does he? You know.
Yeah, I didn't mean that when I said that about you, though. No, I didn't really say that.
I've heard people say, you know, he doesn't live in the real world, does he? And I know why they say that, because I'm always smiling. I'm always cheerful. I do have problems. I do have things that weigh me down. But whenever people see me, they say, "Oh, you know, I always like the fact that he's always smiling." That's not very true. I'm not always smiling, but I tend to come across that way. So, in a way, that may be what Dr. Gregory House is referring to. That you put up, that you know, there's a face that you sort of show people, you know, and So I don't like showing people my trouble face, or not trouble face, but worry face, you know, where I'm thinking this or I'm thinking that. Now I don't know how I do it, but I know that I've sort of mastered that art of, you know, just being that cheerful person. Yeah.
I mean, almost not being cynical to say, almost mastered the art of deception, because I'm not saying that in your face, but a more serious thing, that what you really described is how we kind of live to a bit of an image of ourselves when we're with other people. I mean, somebody said, I don't know who it was, but the only time we are truly ourselves is when we're asleep. And when you think about it, there's some but maybe when if we're on our own at home one for a morning or something like that, then we're not trying to create that impression, however subconscious that normally is. We're not trying to I don't mean impress people, but we do have this sort of acting role now. And when we're around other people, of course, we're not going to be always saying what we're thinking. We couldn't really have a world, could we, whereby we always blurt out everything that goes through our heads. I mean, there is a famous psychiatrist come psychotherapist called Carl Jung, and he used to speak a lot of the shadow self. That we know there's the public and the private self. He talked about the shadow self, where we keep things locked away, which are almost subconsciously against our usual personality and things like that. And we don't confront those things. We hide them away. It may be similar to a secret self, and some.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Wednesday afternoon. Hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does. And fund the aim of everything Cuz does.